Well, hello, everybody. How are you guys today? Bright and early on a Saturday morning, huh? Okay, well, I think we'll get started. My name is Joe Koska. I'm with Berg Insurance Services, and we're here to give you guys some information about our services and what we can do for you. We have a family tradition going back about 67 years with the entire family that's been involved, and we've helped over about 1,000 associations in the 10 years that Berg Insurance has been around. We're licensed in Arizona, Texas. We have offices in California and Nevada. And you can hit the next slide. What we found is that because of the fact that there's so many different coverages and so many different things that go with it, we believe that our job is to help you guys make your job easier. Okay, so what we have a lot of times, I don't know, I wish I had the clicker, but anyways, next slide. Keep going. Okay, what we have a lot of times is, you know, you get the board members that have a million questions, so they're calling all the time, giving you guys a hard time. It's one of the things that we can take on. We take all the screaming unit owner calls. You know, people have a $7,500 flood in their house, and they want to know who's covering it, and they call and want to know why there's a $10,000 deductible that they didn't know about. So what we do is we try to help you. We come out to your meetings. We'll do anything that you guys pretty much want. We'll come to any of your board meetings. We'll do walkthroughs with you. We'll set up special meet and greets, that type of thing. Okay. You guys can just keep going. This is the one I was talking about right there. You have a lot of owners that they don't understand the deductibles, they don't understand the coverages. A lot of them think that because there's a master policy on the association that everything is covered on their unit, and we all know that that's not necessarily the truth all the time. Keep going. Yeah, one of the big things that we do, because we're brokers, we have contracts with over 40 different carriers. So a lot of times you get an owner that, or a board member or somebody that wants to make sure that they've got the best pricing, the best packages out there. With all of our appointments and contracts that we have, we make it real easy. We can easily shop the 40 different carriers, make sure that everybody's got the proper coverages and the best rates and all that kind of good stuff. We know that most of the time the board wants to have 3 bids, so we can actually do that from 3 different carriers ourselves. So that's a good thing. One of the big things that we have seen come up a lot of times is the carriers will decide that they no longer want to cover a certain line of business, and so they'll send out a cancellation notice that they're no longer covering your association. What happens a lot of times is it's just a nice way for the carriers to say that they don't want to have that type of risk anymore. They want to get out of that market. So what we'll do, like I said, we have the ability to shop it around, move it, place it where we need to place it if necessary. Okay, so a lot of times we see that the board members, homeowners, they'll call at all hours of the night, send you emails, that type of thing. We're there for you. We have our cell phone numbers on all of our business cards, so if you need anything, it's real easy to get a hold of us because we have our cell phones and they're basically on 24/7. So if you ever have any challenges, we're definitely there for you. Berg, we cover all your different lines. We have the umbrella policies, master policies, D&O policies, the fidelity bonds, and workers' compensation. We're able to package them all together for you in a nice, neat package. On your master property and liability, these are some of the coverages that we're able to include. Directors and officers liability, of course. You want to make sure that the property manager and the board members are on there as well. Workers' compensation, a lot of times you get board members or owners, they want to know why would you have a workers' compensation policy if you don't have any employees? Well, it's one of those things where in case you have a vendor that comes in, they're maybe doing the tree work or something, and one of their policies has lapsed themselves, then your workers' compensation policy will kick in and it'll cover anything that maybe the vendors are not able to have insured. Umbrella liability, of course, goes over the top of everything else that you have, and we have several different carriers that we can use for that, anywhere from $1 million on up to $25 million. So a lot of times you get the questions of, you know, what is the retained limit, following form, and if you really need an umbrella. And in most situations nowadays, if you have over 100 units, you have to have certain limits that the state requires. So, fidelity bonds are employee dishonesty programs, are designed to cover any type of fraud, theft, counterfeiting, that type of thing, and it will cover the board as well and any of the managers as well. These are some of the carriers. Like I said, we have over 40 different carriers that we work with, and these are just a few of them. We know insurance is a promise for the future. The idea with us is that we underwrite with the attention to detail to make sure that our promise to you is fulfilled if disaster ever strikes. We're there for you, and like I said, our cell phone numbers are on our cards for that reason. We keep our promises. If you have any questions or if you need anything, well, outside we have a booth out there with some nice goodies on it, and I've got a couple of handouts that I'm going to give you as I walk out. Okay? Thanks for having us. We'll see you guys today.